embarrassing. Like, I'm really embarrassed for, like, the Greek system as a whole, that even happens.
24 hours after graphic video surfaces, an IU fraternity is forced to close its doors. Now a pledge is setting the record straight, what he says was really going on in a live report from Bloomington.
Also, another big story right now at 4 o'clock involving the Colts and their decision to sit Andrew Luck for tonight's game. The question on everyone's mind is number 12 seriously hurt?
We begin with a story we've been monitoring all day. Less than 24 hours after a graphic video surfaced online, an Indiana University frat is now told to shut down.
The Now's Ann Kelly has been watching this story unfold all day long. She joins us live now with the very latest. Ann, what can you tell us now at 4 o'clock?
Well, Candace and Raphael, right now I am live outside the home at the center of this controversy, the Alpha Tau Omega fraternity, which sits on 3rd Street here on IU's campus. Now, just a bit ago, we watched as following news that their charter had been revoked, that the national office was shutting it down immediately, the Greek letters were taken off this home. Now, as that happened, students passed by shaking their heads or laughing at this situation, one which started to unfold last night when a cell phone video of a member of the frat engaged in sexual acts with a woman we have since learned was an exotic dancer surfaced. Now, new this afternoon, we know that student was not a pledge, but a member of the fraternity. And in an exclusive interview, one student who tells us he was a pledge for the Alpha Tau Omega fraternity, he says this was simply a birthday celebration taken out of context.
I just believe that it turned into something entirely that it isn't whatsoever. They're devastated. Welcome to the 21st century, you know? I mean, it's something that, you know, something comes out and then the worst assumption comes of it, and then that's exactly what they took and ran with it.
Now, he thinks the university, the national chapter, acted too quickly in shutting down the doors here at this fraternity, pointing out that that video just surfaced yesterday. But, Raphael, we should mention there are so many pieces to this story, so many angles we've been investigating all day, and it's why we actually have RTV6's Jason Fechner joining us in Bloomington. Jason, you've been looking into this, too.
That's right, Ann, and just as we've been here in the last 15 minutes or so, a lot of these students packing their bags, packing their cars, moving clothes out of here right now. They're not sure where they're going to stay. Police, IU police, I spoke with them a short time ago. They're looking into this as well. Possibly criminal charges could follow, and the dean of students also investigating right now. No statement yet from them specifically on what they found out, but these investigations continue here. So a lot of stuff is in flux right now. We're staying right here. We'll continue to follow this story. For now, though, for Ann Kelly, I'm Jason Fechner for the Now Indy. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Jason and Ann, thank you. As you can tell, we have team coverage all over the story, so we'll follow all the developments. In its latest statement on the fraternity's charter being revoked, IU says this: the university applauds the national chapter's swift and strong action and is in full agreement with its decision. We are prepared to work closely with the National ATO organization to facilitate this action. IU says it will continue to investigate how the case relates to the college's code of conduct. Now, this story has been a hot topic on our app and our website since we first broke this late last night. I'm joined now by digital producer and correspondent Jordan Fisher. And Jordan, you have been all over this story since last night when it broke around 11:25. What can you tell me?
Sure. Well, Raphael, that video started circulating late last night, but it wasn't until about 11:20 when IU tweeted from its official account that the fraternity had been suspended that we really started looking into it. And what we found was the story just kind of grew from there. Now, on the IndyChannel.com and on the RTV6 app, you can see all the stories we've done, not just the story about the sex video, the alleged sex video here. We have a story about the reaction from pledges and, noteworthy members of the fraternity, including a reasonable who's who of Indiana noteworthies, including former Senator Birch Bayh and former Colts head coach Jim Mora.
This is definitely something that's touching the IU community really hard, because obviously this is an integral part of that community, and of course the university responding just moments ago, the national chapter as well. And I know that on the RTV6 app you can find all of this at your fingertips.
Absolutely.
Jordan, thank you so much. We know that you'll be joining us a little bit later with more information. We thank you. Candace, now back to you.